Oh, there you are. There you are. You're feeling a little bit better.
No. I'm gonna need you to get helicopters, police cars, everything. I don't care. I need them now. Patrol cars, helicopters. I need them now. Now.
Slow down. You got to explain what is going on. Excuse me. There's no reason to come in here talking like that. What do we need, all right?
You don't understand. I
don't, of course I don't understand. You haven't told me what's going on.
He's gone. He's gone forever.
Well, what do you mean gone forever? Who's gone forever?
It's Mac. He left a message. There was a transmitter by the beach in a car.
Come over this side. You tell me over here.
It was inside a car. The car was unlocked. I don't know how, I don't know who, but he's gone. He's gone for good. Either the criminals found him. He's not coming back. Serpico, he's not coming back. What are you doing? Why aren't you getting the patrol cars? Get the helicopters, get the Air One. We need to go look for him.
We don't.
What do you mean? Why are you hesitating? As always. Always. Whenever we need you, you're always hesitating. That's what the police department does best, doesn't it? All you guys do is hesitate. Whenever someone needs you, whenever someone's dying, you show up late. You're never there when the people need you. Serpico. You dare to pretend like we're family after all this time. I tell you this situation and what do? Stand there looking like a fool. Do you think this is a joke? People are dying every single day. And we can't stop them. We have failed the people. Failed to crack down on crime, to stop the kidnappings, to stop the drugs, to stop them once and for all. So-called detectives in this police force have completely blown the cover of the evidence Macaroni, Chase, and I worked so hard for. Almost 40% of this goddamn police force is detectives. Yet what have they done? I found the gang in the mountains. I found them undercover. I found the police mansion. I found the grass farm. I found the lockpick services. What have they done? What have you done? A homeless man was allowed to walk through the police station, through every single locked door. He killed a man in the jail cell. Criminals have gotten away because officers were too busy scrolling trendy, posting on Birdie. People shot during a hostage negotiation because they forgot basic training. Is this a joke to you?
I think you better excuse yourself for today, officer.
How many more, Serpico? You said we're like the chainmails of justice that wrap around the city. Well, with each mistake caused by that sloppy attitude and utter incompetence, lack of foresight, lack of efficiency, lack of critical thinking, the chain is breaking bit by bit, and you don't even realize it. You don't even realize that the true monster hiding in the shadows, gnawing away at your chains, is a monster with its eyes and ears closed, named negligence. If you still dare to think we're family after all this time, your hypocrisy disgusts me. How long will you lick a wound before the taste of blood scares you? Does a death only matter when it's your own officer? How many more lives must we faint? And we'll continue to pat ourselves in the back saying, at least we gave it a go. At least we tried. The results, leave it up to the air. Utterly incompetent and inefficient. You disgust me. I'll look for Serpico myself.
All right, officer, you better see yourself out. This is Serpico. Let's have a morning meeting in about 5 minutes, all right?
No, there has to be something there. Bloodstains. Blood casings. No. There has to be something. There has to be. Anything. There wouldn't be nothing right. There has to be something. Anything. Anything at all. No. I need to keep looking. There has to be something I missed. There has to be a place I've missed. I'm sorry, Mother. I'm sorry. Finally. Some quiet.
Thank you all for coming this morning. Had a it was slow meeting. Other day we had a good day at the beach, everyone.
Yes, sir.
Good.
Awesome.
Good, well deserved. Done a good job. I've had word from an officer who came in this morning. You'll be aware I was asking around the other day about the whereabouts of a Marcus Macaroni. Well, I've had word this morning from an officer who's come across something he left behind. Marcus Macaroni is dead.
On around back to basics.
We don't know. All we know is that it may have been on his own terms. It may have been a result of involvement with some sort of a criminal case or otherwise. So let's not let that go to waste. He's been a brilliant asset to the force, and I'm sure he wouldn't want us to slow down. I'm sure he wouldn't want us to forget what he fought for. So let's try and do some good work today. I'm going to be hopping in my patrol car, trying to serve a community, and I think you all should do the same. Round of applause to you all for your hard work. Let's not allow this to get us down, but if any of you are in need of support, we're all here for you, and so on. Please catch up your fellow officers if you can. Sort your partners out if you can. Meeting adjourned. Thank you, everybody.
Sir, I don't think there's a world where these are his terms.
Well, that remains to be seen. We don't know. I'm afraid we don't know.
This was the last place I saw him.
Yeah.
You know, every night I come up here, it's raining.
It sure does.
But the last time I was here with him, at the end of the day, there was a really beautiful sunset. No rain at all.
That sounds like a gift. Did you know him well?
Not really. I don't think he talked much. But it was the little things, you know?
Of course.
I always heard him trying to hold back the laughs, the smiles under that mask.
You speak with experience. When I say there is security with a mask, I wish before he left, he felt comfortable enough to take his off once.
Permission to fly, sir.
Permission granted.
That's it. That's all that was up here, a helicopter pad, huh?
My final conversation with Detective Macaroni was me yelling at him. I don't regret having that conversation, but I do also mourn the loss of not being able to have more and to watch him grow past that mistake.
Me too, Captain. Aria,
Yes?
thank you.
Absolutely.
Thanks for being my
You
friend,
cared about him,
Aria.
right? Of course.
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
I know very deeply how it feels to lose someone you care about. And I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too.
I can make no promise that we'll be able to figure out what happened to him, but I can promise that as long as I am their captain, we'll leave no stone unturned. And if we can find what happened to Detective Macaroni, what happened to Marcus, then we'll do everything within our power to discover the truth.
I'll be here with you until we do. I think Detective Smiling sounds good, right?
I don't think it's ever sounded better. You'll carry that torch?
Until I find him, at least.
Okay.
Until we find who did this. I'll make
But I
detective,
want you to work with me.
and we'll figure it out.
You will. I want you to work with McCarthy and gather that information. And the second that you find out even a whiff of what happened, I'll show you the weight of the full force, legal or not, what happens when you take out a member of our crew. Macaroni seemed to be a good man. I'm not going to say I'm a good person. I'll be far from it, but I am a good captain, and we'll get back at them. We'll find out what happened, and we'll allow them to rest at peace.
If it means anything, I think you're a good person, Aria.
Maybe I've only shown you the best of me.
Maybe this contract is just 1 foot forwards in seeing more of this then.
Maybe.
We should head back.
I think that's a good idea. Have you spoken to the chief about potentially moving to detective?
Not yet. I don't think I'm ready.
Well, when you're ready, I'll vouch for you.
Thank you, Captain.
If you need anything, on or off block, with or without this case, you know how to get me. I'm 1 phone call away.
Yes, sir.
Chief, what you doing here?
On patrol, same as you.
Chief, I don't think Rokunan is doing well.
No. She was quite upset when she told me the news.
No, Chief, you don't get it. She almost drowned. EMS had to resuscitate her. She's really not doing well.
Where is she now?
I have no idea. The last time anyone saw her was at this beach, but she's gone. I tried calling her, but she picked up, and
Was that today, or was that today, or
that was today. I got a call from Dr. Good, but she's gone now. I don't know where she is.
Well, I hope we can find her and snap her out of whatever it is that's making her feel this way, and hopefully yourself will be all right too. We can. I understand you're quite fond of her. Hopefully you're feeling okay yourself.
Come on, Chief. Is that really all you're gonna say?
Beg your pardon, sorry?
You're making it sound like it's part of the job. Chief, this is a family matter. For all the LSPD. You can't just be talking like that. She almost died, Chief. We could have lost 2 people today.
I know, mate. I know. And it's a tragedy. But that is part of the job. Sometimes cops die. We do everything we can. We're there for them. We give them backup. We protect them when the worst comes to it. But sometimes they die, or their families die. And that's life. I hope that's not cold of me to say.
Ice cold, Chief. Ice cold. I'm gonna go look.
Oh.
For the both of them.
Morning.
Good morning.
Hope you're doing well. Orly, how you feeling?
Well, I just woke up and I hope that the search has been going well. Any leads on finding him?
Well, that's what I was here to talk to you about, Orly. Obviously it brings me no pleasure to say this, but we didn't hear anything yesterday. And this morning I had an officer Rokunana come in. She was quite distraught, telling me she'd found something. And Orly, I have to tell you, I believe Detective Macaroni is no longer with us.
I'm sorry. I think I gotta go.
You I'm sorry. We did everything we could, and and everybody's taken the news very hard. I must give you your space. Make sure you have room to grieve. But we've lost quite a lot, more than you could imagine. Although I'm sure you can imagine. You know him very well. All I want to say is we'll be here to keep you safe and to talk to you. And I came down because I wanted to make sure you knew before maybe you found out some other way. If you need anything at all, we're going to be here and we're going to be keeping a lookout. And
Thank you. I'm sure you did your best. I'm just gonna go.
oh, you Sebica, you bloody idiot. Marcus, I don't much know how the afterlife works, whether there's ghosts that haunt places or whether you're keeping an eye on this place. At the moment, I feel like I've gone and cocked this up. I know we all did our best. I know we all followed the rules. But I think a chief of police is supposed to be strong, and I don't feel very strong right now. I feel very small. I hope that I never made you feel small. Don't know where you've gone, and if you're not dead, I'm gonna bloody throttle you. But you probably are. I wish I'd gotten to know you a little bit better. You were working too hard. But that's the town that we've chosen to live in. There's never a dull moment. Hope you don't mind me being sat here. I know it was important to you. Well, job's not finished or whatever. Let's get back to it.
Detective Mac and Nana, they're important to me. And they still are. I'm just not really good at showing it, you know, and I've already made the mistake of losing one of them. I don't want to repeat that mistake. And honestly, you're my last hope.
Okay. Well, that's all I needed to hear.
Thank you, Orly. How are you holding up?
You know,
Yeah.
I was very close to just walk in the ocean earlier today.
You know, she almost drowned today, actually. Looking for him. I think we should avoid the sea for the time being, honestly.
I guess I have to thank Nana for that, for calling then.
Yeah. I'll have to, you know, if you need anything from the PD, you can call the chief, you can call me as well. I'll be available. And, thank you, Orly. I know it's been real rough for you lately, especially these past few days, and, I think Mac will be proud of you for still being strong.
I wish he could see it for himself, you know?
I'm sure he can. Yeah,
Not
don't...
if I punch his face first, of course.
Of course, yeah, no, yeah, give him a good talking to while you're at it, you know?
We don't have long. Would anyone like to say a few words for our late Macaroni?
I can.
You go right ahead then.
Hello. Sorry, Captain Adler. As you may know, I am the only android on the force, and as a result, I have a particular interest in a thing called the human life. It's the one aspect I can't. I recognize how fragile it is. I recognize how easily it can be taken away. But more importantly, I recognize that there are individuals who go above and beyond even when they are faced with their own mortality and fragility. And so, Detective Macaroni, though he is not here, he was among the bravest of us, and I think he earned his place. So, one of these shots is for you. The rest, I hope you admire.
Very good, Adler. Thank you.
Thank you, Adler.
Anybody else?
Can I go too, Chief?
Yeah, you go right ahead, mate.
I do apologize. Not too
Phone's on silent, guys.
good
Come
with
on.
my words, or I don't really wear my emotions on my sleeve, but you know, me personally, I think many of us here can agree, we're not just a police force, we're a family, and I for sure am gonna miss this big hole that's been left. So let's just continue to remember, look forward to the future just like he'd want, despite in his own, you know, little secretive ways, running away, not wanting to talk to people. I know he felt the same. So just remember that, okay? We love you, Macaroni.
Thank you, mate. That was good.
Thank you, Captain.
Thank you.
Anybody else? No, come on. Part of the force now. Get in line. Let's go.
I think I'll go, Chief. I didn't get to talk to Macaroni as much as I hoped to. I mean, he's a pretty secretive guy, like was previously mentioned, but I can tell from his actions that he really cared about doing good, and it was a shock to many of us what happened to him. I gained a little bit of insight to the man behind the mask, and even though I didn't know him as much, he was very human. He felt, he lived, and even though he's not with us today, his impact, his memory will always live with us, at the very least. And at the very most, to the other people whose lives he made better. I just hope to let you all know that Mac will always be a part of us, now and always. That's it.
Thank you.
Thank you, McCarthy.
Yeah, no problem.
Good stuff. Good stuff, Chase. We don't have long. Who else would like to speak?
I can.
Go for it. Go for it, Banks.
I didn't really know Officer Macaroni very well. I got to work with him once, and he wasn't really talkative, didn't really open up, and I thought it was okay. I thought it was fine. I thought it was, just warming up and whatnot. And now I really regret not digging more. I don't know. I feel like definitely should have made more of an effort. But from what I did see and everything, he was a great, great man. And I really wish that he knew that. I really do. I would have missed him a lot. And I hope wherever he is, he feels peace at the very least.
Thank you, Blanks.
Thank you, Blanks.
Thank you, Detective.
Thank you, Blanks.
Anybody else?
Detective Macaroni was a really quiet man, and I like to think that even though he wasn't that talkative or that social, he really cared about us. Because despite everything, he always came back, he always spent time, stuck around when we were talking even though he didn't participate in the conversation. And I like to think he was still part of our family. And even though he may not be with us today, I still think that he will forever be a part of the Goonbusters, even though he changed the name. I hope to see him rest well in the future, wherever he may be. That's all.
Thank you, Dweema.
Thank you, Dweema.
Thank you, Dwemer.
Oh, make it quick. Detective Macaroni, I know the moment that we got paired together that one day, I knew it was going to be a wonderful day. I wanted to learn so much from you because you're such a smart man. And I'll never forget when we went into the unicorn and you're absolutely god-awful at talking to women, but not you and I, and the team and our family, because we're all bros. And I'll never forget when we got the lights underneath your car, because it's piss colored, just like macaroni. His macaroni just looks like piss. Yellow piss. I really hope that even though you're such a serious man on the outside and on the inside, I guess, I hope that our interaction still in the family, we're able to make you smile still. We'll miss you always, and we hope to see you again soon. We love you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thought we were missing somebody.
Just keep comms clear.
Can I go too, please?
Of course you can.
Okay. I didn't really get to know Macaroni too well either, but I have only known y'all for what feels like such a short period, but also such a long time, and I feel like each and every one of you feel like family away from home. And so, although Macaroni and I didn't get to talk to each other, we had one exchange where he was down and I was supposed to come bring him some macaroni and cheese at the hospital, and I really regret that I wasn't able to make it that one time. And so, even though we didn't get to talk, I still feel like he was a big part of our family here, and I hope that he really gets to enjoy all the macaroni and cheese wherever he may be now. Thank you.
Thank you, Misty.
Thank you, Misty.
I think we have time for a couple more.
Would it be possible for me to say something? I think I understand what's going on
Yeah,
here.
go on, Abby. It's all right.
All right. This is for Macaroni, correct? Officer Macaroni?
Yeah.
I didn't get to spend that much time with Officer Macaroni, but the few times that I did, I wanted to know. I really wish I got to know him better. I think his silence was worth more than a lot of words for me. Typically, a lot of times, I get to know someone through my words, but I really wish I was brave enough to speak more to Macaroni. The few times that I was with him, I couldn't bring myself to speak up because I really wanted to impress him and I didn't want to make a fool of myself. And I really wish I had spoke up for those few times that I was with him. But I want to do good by him and I want to make sure that I'm able to. And I'm not sure what else to say, but I want to do better for him and for everyone here. I think that was all I could say at the moment, on the spot.
That's all right, mate. That's good. That's good.
Thank you, Omi.
Of course.
Thank you, Omi.
Thank you.
Terrible day for Rain.
Awful. That was
really
actually
is.
some really bad timing.
Anybody else like to speak? Anyone at all?
I'll try and make it quick. Marcus, I can't stand you. You were the biggest thorn in my side, following me everywhere, always with that stupid smirk on your face. But little did I know that someone like you was the one person who could understand my frustrations the most. I'm sorry I didn't ask more. I'm sorry I didn't make you stay. I'm sorry I couldn't make you stay. But I promise I'll carry out the mission you gave me. I'll see everything till the end.
Thank you, Roku.
Thank you.
Thank you, Roku.
Thank you, Rokunana. Had a call from Roadworks. We can take as long as we need. Anyone else with anything at all to say? Would you like to speak, sir? Oh, you go ahead.
Can I maybe...
Go on, mate. Go on.
Maybe the newbie here? If I'm going to be honest, I only met Macaroni himself through a brief conversation when he stopped by the burger shop. I was back there working. He was a good man. And a few words. I did hear words about him, though. A man who always was responding to the calls and always there for the people. And it's a hit to the force and everyone to lose a man of that caliber. And I dare say he may inspire me and hope I can do good in the ways that he has to one day. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, mate.
Thank you, officer.
Thank you, Danger.
Thank you, Danger.
Anyone else like to share a few words? Anyone at all?
I'll say to keep in mind, Marcus more than anybody would respect silence and understand. So if you don't say anything, that's okay.
That's right. Quite right.
Actually, can I say one more thing?
If you like, Omi, say whatever you like.
I forgot to mention the one time I was in the car with him for the 20 minutes of silence that we had when we got back to the station. I'll be honest, I actually thought Officer Macaroni hated me for a while because we didn't make any conversation at all in the car. But once I got to the station, I thought that I was alone. So I finally let out my feelings. But I came to realize that Officer Macaroni does listen, and he always cares about every one of us. And the one brief word that he said to me was... We literally just sat there in silence. What the fuck?
Hey, inside voices, buddy.
Inside voices, buddy. That one interaction with him was all I needed to know about him, to know that he cared and that he did it. I wish I got to know him more, and that's what made I freaking love that guy. That's all I wanted to say before I ended my piece. Thank you.
Thank you, Omi.
Thank you, Omi.
Thank you, Omi.
Thank you, Omi.
All right, then. Marcus Macaroni was a gentleman of very few words. I like to imagine myself as someone also a few words, but that's not the case. I'm what the children call a yapper, and I could learn a thing or two from a gentleman like Macaroni. He closed himself off, and that's never a good thing. We might think that we're less delicate when we close ourselves to the world. We don't allow people to know what's hiding underneath that strange mask we choose to wear day in, day out. But the reality is, he was stronger than he thought. Having you lot, people in the LSPD, looking after him, providing backup, made him stronger than he ever could have realized. And it's a terrible shame that he realized that a little too late. But I don't want any of you to go forward in life thinking that you haven't got a family, because you do. And even though he's no longer with us, he still does. Really, he was foolhardy, he ignored protocol, he put people's lives in danger, but he did so with the best of us in his heart. Even though he wouldn't want us to know it, he was thinking of us every second, and that makes a true bloody hero. I tell you not to call yourself a hero, but deep down I want you to know that you are. All of yous. And him too. You've all been heroes from the moment we began here, and you will be for the rest of your bloody lives. Now, I'm not very good about it. I tried to write a poem for him earlier, and I've got it on me phone. Your shell was spiky. Your look was closed. I wish I knew how sweet you were. Now, I'd like you all to hold your firearms. And when I say fire, I would like you to aim them to the sky and release a bullet. Hopefully around the city that is heard as something that we will all cherish, and the whole city will know just how much was lost. Marcus Macaroni, whether you're off somewhere else, or whether you're in heaven looking down, you better dodge, mate. Ready, aim, fire! Ready, aim, fire! Ready, aim, fire! Ready.
I don't think I've ever fired this thing in my life.
Fire!
I don't think I got me shells.
Ready, aim, fire! And now, guys, let's rest up and get ready to get back on duty tomorrow. Because he was a hero, he wanted us to work hard, and he remembered better than anyone. Whether we're alive or dead, the job's not finished.